Hey Libra, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you to those of you who just clicked on this video for the first time. I appreciate you checking out my channel. And to everybody that has subscribed so far, thank you very much for that as well. This is going to be a general reading for the zodiac sign of Libra. Of course, it can be your sun, moon, rising, and Venus if that applies. Just keep in mind that not every storyline is going to fit perfectly for every Libra. So don't get hung up on anything that's not, you know, aligned with your current situation. So for some of you here, there's a situation where it's like if somebody's interested in someone else here. I have a fire sign female showing up here. You could also have a water sign male. But it's like somebody keeps trying to make an amicable approach towards someone, or it could be because it could be pursuing like romantically, but either way, it's like someone keeps trying to like be nice to someone, either because they're interested in them or they're, you know, just maybe something you have to deal with like on a frequent basis or something like that. Like someone tries to be soft in their approach, like not a non-aggressive approach. And it's like every time that they do, this person just cuts them down, like just doesn't reciprocate, like just, you know, is just an asshole back, I guess. And so it's like there's a feeling of like someone giving up, like, okay, I've invested in this as much as I can. You know, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. Like I said, for some of these could be a family member or just a friend or somebody. For those of you that it is, it's like a masculine energy, could be feminine. But there's a person here who's like kind of like, you know, showed interest in someone, and it was immediately like, no, this person's either not interested, or, you know, something else was made apparent that situation was going nowhere. And so it's like there's this feeling of like what to do now, like what, you know, I've kind of someone's invested emotionally in this in some way, and maybe not to a maybe not for good reason, like maybe they shouldn't have, but it's kind of like, you know, having to like I've kind of invested like myself emotionally in this like approach towards someone. I kind of liked this person like a lot. It's not going to happen, and, you know, like I don't really know what to invest like my feelings in at this point, you know. And somebody here is in denial about that. Like somebody here is in denial that like there's a person that just doesn't want them, more or less, or just, and maybe it's not even a want them, but just isn't available. That's a better word for it. Like someone here is in denial that there's like a person that's just not available for some reason. And it's like asking somebody on a date, right? And they're like, I'm sorry, I have somebody that I'm seeing already. Okay. And that's it. It's not like whatever, it's just not going to work. And kind of not knowing, like still being unsure if this person is interested in it or not. And it's like, no, they said they're seeing somebody already. Kind of like that energy. Yeah, it's like somebody here, you know, was interested in someone, or somebody here was pursuing somebody and they got rejected in some way, or it's not even, maybe not even rejected, but like they didn't get what they expected out of the interaction or out of the communication, you know. Or they didn't think somebody was, you know, seeing someone else or available, and like they are. And so they're kind of having to deal with the fallout from that. Yeah, like there's like no, there's going to be no, like, there's going to be no more moving towards anything with this. Like there is no reaching out. There is no more, like it's just not going to be a thing. So I don't know how that fits in your guys's situation here, but take it how it resonates. Yeah, it's like, it's giving a vibe of like somebody who's like, the relationship was like in their head, you know, or like it's like a fantasy thing. I don't have necessarily a huge indication of that, but it's like somebody like built this thing up like in their head and sort of like fell in love with this person in their head. And like now they don't really know what to do with this information that like this person's not available. And it's like they're like overly, you know, overly hurt by it. That's what I'm saying. It's like an unnecessary hurt, unnecessary pain, because it was just like, you know, it wasn't a real thing to begin with. It was just something that somebody wanted, but it's just not going to work out. It's like somebody had like built up so much into like approaching this person that like now they just don't know like where to like put their efforts towards anymore. Yeah, and for, you know, a lot of situations here, it's because they found out that this person's already involved with somebody else. Yeah, and this could be also a situation where it's like maybe there's like it's like a social thing, like a friend group, or like a, you know, some kind of organization, work, something like that, where like these people have to work together, be together, or participate in something like that together in some sort of like, you know, social setting. And now somebody's really like afraid of what other people are going to think for some reason. And somebody doesn't know if they're going to be able to like attend these social things anymore. Like somebody's really in their head about this, and it doesn't look like it's like, to them it was a big deal, but in reality it's not really a big deal. Yeah, someone just needs to get a new perspective on this and just like get over it and go out with somebody else. Like, it's not a catastrophe. Yeah. Yeah, for those of you that like this happened to or whatever, like there's going to be someone else here. Like for my ladies watching, you've got a water sign, masculine here. You've got another air sign here, and you're being guided that there's going to be a big change, especially if it comes to like another air sign, you know, that there's going to be someone new that's going to be better for you. Like it's going to be like maybe this person, you know, like you thought that they were, you know, what you wanted, like everything you were looking for, like they checked all the boxes, but you didn't really know them. You know, you didn't really know them. Someone made an approach, you know, they were not, I don't even see rejection here. I just see that it was just like a no. Like there's just a no for some reason. For some of you, it's because they're dating someone else or they're just not available. And it's like you didn't really, or whoever this is, didn't really know this person that well. And for some of you, they may not even have been what they seemed at all. Like you might have thought they were really like giving or really you know, decisive, or, you know, really whatever it was that attracted you to them, but they're not exactly how they seem. And like it's like, or maybe they really aren't as active as you are. Maybe they aren't really as like, you know, just compatible in some way, because they don't see that they you know, someone really knew a lot about this person. But there's someone else here that you're going to meet, that, you know, that's going to take action towards you. You know, that's going to be the pursuer towards you. Like I said, take it how it resonates. If you're the masculine energy here, I can also see the same situation. Making an approach towards a lady. I don't see any maliciousness or any like, bad things here, but it's just not, this person's just not the person. It's not going to work out. But you will meet somebody that you will be able to take action towards. Yeah, it's going to require patience. It's going to require patience here, but something really lovely is going to come in. Something really beautiful is going to come towards you. For some of you, some of you, maybe it's this person or maybe it's somebody else, but for some of you that are waiting on communication from somebody, that is coming. And for some of you, you just need to be patient or be a little bit, or whoever this is here just needs to be a little bit more reserved in their communication or in their pursuing, of somebody else. Learn the lessons from this situation that need to be learned, but don't stay stuck in inaction and in not doing anything and feeling defeated and feeling like you can't participate in social things. Because I see somebody here, it's like maybe you went after someone in your friend group, or this person did, and now they're worried that they're going to look like a fool, or they're going to look like, they're going to be judged by people in some way, so they don't want to participate anymore. And that's not the right thing to do. Yeah, some people here need to get out of whatever victim mentality they have over this situation. Yeah, don't ruminate over, if this was I'm getting somebody just invested too much emotionally into this without really knowing if this person was also interested or also, and I just think it's just being available. It might not even be that they're not interested, they're just not available. Yeah. For some of you, it's like there may be something secretive about their relationship. Maybe you didn't know they were in a relationship because it's not heavily on display. And so someone made an approach towards this person, found out they were in a relationship and feels foolish, but there's not a reason to feel foolish, because there's something about whatever the reason is, this person is not available. That's kind of secretive. That's kept quiet. Okay, I'm going to try to get a couple more cards for you here, Libra. I know this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but hopefully some of you getting something out of it. Yeah, and the other thing too is you may not find out more information about this. So if it's a situation where somebody's like, okay, I was interested in this person, I took a chance, I went towards them, they're not available, it's really tough to accept that for some people here. It's really tough to accept that. It feels like a bigger pain than it is, like a bigger hurt than it is. But there also is things about this person that you don't know, and you may never know. So it's like you can spend your time overthinking, feeling like a loser, feeling like, you wasted a bunch of time, or that you can't, see this person again because you made a fool out of yourself or whatever it is. But you have to get out of that mentality, because you're just going to waste more time trying to figure this situation out. There's nothing else to figure out. There's things that you're not going to know about this this person or the relationship that they're in or whoever they're involved with or why they're not available. There's just things that you're not going to know. Like, and you can continue to waste more time worrying about that, or you can move on, have some faith in that there's another person out there, somebody better suited to you. Because like I said, some of you went after somebody that is not compatible with you and you thought they were, but they're not in some way. And there is somebody that you'd be super compatible with that is going to just be a lot more like you, be a lot more fun, communicate better, can be on the same page. But you just have to have some faith and patience and take the focus off of whatever this is that you feel was like a loss in some way, that you wasted your time and that you invested some time emotionally in, and it didn't pan out. You just have to move on from it. I'm gonna grab a couple more cards. It's like being like, well, I was like into this person and then they said they didn't want to go out with me because they're involved with somebody, but I don't see them being involved with somebody, and I don't know, it doesn't matter. They said they're involved with somebody and they can't go out with you. Do you know what I mean? So you can like waste all this time trying to figure out who they're involved with. Is it really true? Blah, blah, blah. The message they sent was that that they're not available. So don't spend any more time trying to figure it out, because there's just things you're not going to know, no matter how much you try to. There is no strategy here for those people that are super stubborn, that are going to keep insisting on, that they should still invest in this. There is no strategy here for that. There will be no, you will be not finding out information. Yeah, for some of you, you're absolutely, or whoever this is, maybe this is somebody that was interested in you. Now you know. They're way more interested in you than you thought they were. There is going to be no information to be found out. So if it's like you're trying to like spy, or you're trying to ask people, or somebody's trying to like look, there will be no information to be found. It's just something that you are being, your lesson is to learn to let it go, or this person is. Yeah. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully that helped some of you out there realize I was pretty specific. Thank you so much again for watching the video. And if you would subscribe to my channel, I'd love it too. Otherwise, I hope to see you guys again in another video. Bye.